just like fucking up. There's Fade. What up? Happy birthday, Fade Runner. PP, it's the PP. Diablo. Might be Bayou time because the game's fucking up, it seems. I don't know what the fuck is happening with BNet. Yeah, I got that's hella icons. Let me put them up. That's mad icons. Nah, fuck a folder. Fuck a folder. Bruh, I don't know what's happening with my BNet right now. It's like There we go. Finally. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is happening with this shit? I am the cheddar bacon man. Cause I be fucking with that bacon and that cheddar. Hey, no cap. I think I might be shadow banned or something. I mean, nothing about that would surprise me, but nah, not shadow banned on Diablo. Shadow banned on like Twitch, and I mean, obviously on Twitter. You can look at my analytics and see I'm shadow banned on Twitter, but I think on Twitch, because we already know that there are individuals in Twitch establishment who don't necessarily fuck with me. I've been high key banned before. I'm not super worried about this. This is my mom calling. Hello. Hey, mom. My phone died. Well, I'm gonna figure it out. Just tell me about our clothes and it's like calling me to have a 30-minute conversation with me about something that she could have texted me and said in 5 minutes. And of course, because I had these papers chilling here this whole time. Of course, because my mom doesn't use two-factor for anything and uses the same password for everything. Her Instagram got hacked, so I have no other way to get in touch with her because I don't use Facebook. I think her Facebook actually also got hacked, but caught it just in time. Oh yeah, this is what happened. I told her not to use the same password for everything because her shit will get hacked. She didn't listen to me. Her shit got hacked. We caught it just in time for me to tell her that she needs to put two-factor on her social media accounts. She put two-factor on that one account, got it back, lost the Instagram account because it didn't have two-factor account after having already almost lost another account. She didn't have two-factor. It's just very frustrating. My mom, it's wild to like I don't get living with and near and around computers and like working near computers and just like for 20 years straight refusing to learn. Like, especially like seeing like owning a smartphone and all these things, just being like, I don't need, like, the entire world around me is changing, but I don't think meaningfully engage. Just do exactly what I was doing. Where? And that shit's weird to me. Like, people who live in countries, like, will live in countries for mad years and never learn how to speak the language of the like, people who live there. Like I couldn't imagine moving to Germany and never learning to speak German. Is my stream still up? It says I'm still alive. Oh, nah, you're good. I wasn't sure. Because my numbers are mad low. You're good.
I'm low on essence. I need more time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna be worse. It's gonna be different. It depends on the country, really. I feel like some countries are worse with that shit than others, but I feel like Germany's like those countries maybe, or depending on where you go, it might not be as bad. I don't know. Europe is just like, if I was gonna go anywhere, I'd go to Africa. Hit up like Senegal or like fucking, I don't know. I feel like we're about to see mad infrastructure built in Africa for the next decade or so too, which is gonna be cool. I don't think trying to learn a new language would be super duper bad. As long as I had access to materials that were in English and I could like as long as I could still interact with stuff in English, if I had the option to do. I've always been kind of inquisitive and adventurous or whatever, so like navigating a new country, trying to wrestle with a new language, I might not fully understand, wouldn't matter to me. I would try to make sure people understood, like knew that I didn't speak the language very well or was still learning it. But yeah, I'm that person that's like, yeah, let me try to order a coffee, fucking order a beer or a fucking hot dog, whatever. Make friends who hopefully speak English and they can teach me how to speak it.
I'm low on essence.
Well, I have no illusions about learning that shit. It would be a dice roll on whether I actually learn to speak the language or learn to survive aping the language. Because I feel like being fluent in a language and being able to survive in a country where that language is spoken are two different. Like, I could probably survive in, like, Mexico. I damn sure can't speak Spanish. I can kind of understand Spanish, but I can't speak Spanish.
I'm out of essence.
Finally got a fucking legendary. Yeah. They definitely got
It's locked.
a nice end of the stick in that regard. I wish I would have got a multilingual education or at least been able to study abroad. The school system wasn't built like that for me though, honestly, if we're gonna be honest. Like, there was that whole meritocracy bullshit, and the school system was not equipped to deal with people like me yet. So like, I was failing left and right. I wouldn't have been able to make the grade to like do that shit. There was an art school I didn't get into because my grades weren't good enough. That was my fucking supervillain origin story. It's like, nah, yeah, I was supposed to go. There's a school called Sudbrook, and I was gonna go for their art program. I was drawing fucking manga. And nobody appreciated that shit at the time. That wasn't considered like a real, you know what I mean? It wasn't real.
I lack the materials.
Does it redo some of the shit? Yeah, I mean, I don't know that a lot of it I would have done different, because I did get a lot of second chances. If we're being honest, I got a pretty decent amount of second chances. But I also like was never my needs, or rather like my desires as a person were never really acknowledged. Like, none of the stuff that I didn't think twice about trying and probably could have been really awesome at retrospect, like, my parents didn't take any of that shit seriously. Like, if I said I wanted to play in a band or like be a cartoonist, any of that type of stuff that like involved any type of like actual talent or anything like that. My parents were not. They weren't fucking with that at all because they just didn't know and didn't understand either. And the only thing that they leaned into like that to the point that they ruined it was baseball. I was really good at baseball and I was getting scouted by like colleges and shit when I was still in middle school. So my dad would sign me up for like 3 different fucking like baseball leagues and like baseball teams a year. And I quit at the first fucking opportunity because why wouldn't I? It was supposed to be fun. It would have been fun even if it was something that was like a potential meal ticket, but like it became a source of ire. So I quit as soon as I started playing guitar. And, you know, they would do fugazi shit like if I was fucking up in school, fucking like take my guitar away from me. My dad would like rip up my drawings and shit from school. That's where a lot of that shit went. A lot of that shit was just like out of my control. And then, of course, my parents now, because I had to fucking go through all that shit and still end up doing what I ended up doing before they were actually like, oh, maybe he knew what the fuck he was talking about and could have done something meaningful with this, and we should have just let him cook instead of trying to force him to do whatever it is that we considered a measure of success or whatever. That's so shitty. Yeah, I mean, I feel like every misunderstood genius, your parents are gonna be your first bully. You know what I mean? Not that I consider myself a genius or anything, but things that I've created are what I and other people would consider to be the same quality. The types of people, the sorts of things that makes millions of dollars or whatever now. So I might start making the music and like visual art and stuff again. I just have to find the time, energy, and motivation. The new job is cool for that. I get a pretty decent amount of downtime, but I don't know. It's just such a weird environment. I feel really anxious trying to do shit. Their parents are just trying to help you succeed, but so they couldn't see past their own stance for was it? Yeah, yeah. I feel like everyone. It's so some stuff that so many people go through though. A lot of people have that what if like in the back of their head. It's like, what if my parents let me fucking whatever? You know what I mean? What if I didn't have kids? That type of shit. But it is what it is. We're here now, so we make the best of it. And how I what helps me cope now, especially, is like a viewing like the way that I would cope when I was like having a bad trip, or like the way that I avoided having a bad trip, rather, whenever I was tripping in my like psychonaut stage of my life, was taking like a very scientific and like clinical view of you know, life in general. Not well, not like in general, but just like being hyper aware of my emotional state and like existing in my body and the effect that my emotional state has on my body, like my my vital signs, that kind of stuff, like my heart rate, all that kind of stuff. And when I'm in a particularly bad mood or bad shit's happening to me, I kind of pathologize that feeling in that way. It doesn't necessarily make that feeling go away, but it makes it easier to deal with in the moment, or easier to compartmentalize, I guess. Because it's just like, this is a thing that happened. You feel this way as a result of it emotionally, and this is going to have this effect on you physically. This is what it's going to feel like when you experience it. and I just remind myself constantly of that. And I guess naming it makes it easier to file away. Makes it easier to function for sure. Yeah, that shit's crazy to think about. Like I used to catch like fucking just like straight up like whippings, like beatings. Parents would whip my ass because I didn't fucking like I wouldn't do my homework or like do projects or shit like that. Get bad fucking grades. It's a nice sword. It's actually a really nice sword. Wow, it actually is more damage. Okay. I thought that would be the case, but I wasn't. Rock and roll.
essence.
Okay. PP. Young PP. 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 But all right, let's look at this thing. All right, peep this fucking jump.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mythical. So today I wanted to share my
It's
Bone
from
Spear
yesterday.
build
Okay.
that I've been playing in Season 1. It's been a lot of fun. I was able to clear Tier 94 Nightmare Dungeon when I was at like level 90. And I'm going to have the link for everything down in the description so you guys can check it out. Even the DR one, I don't know if it's like constantly giving you DR or it's not activating. It's a scam.
Bone Storm. That's what I thought. Damn, your crit is increased while Bone Storm is active. Damn, I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's. Let's do Bone Storm.
time.
I need more time.
It's locked.
Bruh.
I lack the materials. I cannot make this right now. I lack the required essence.
Dog. Shout out to Samwell. I'll jump into Discord. Should reiterate that I've never heard of a folder a day in my life. I've never used a folder. I will never use a folder. Folders are just not for me. They're just not something I'm into. Damn, I got all the easy ones. I hit a couple whispers. Let's get some whispers. Whisper. I peeped. Got you. What's up?
It's good, man. I'm good, exhausted. How you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Also, mentally exhausted, but I would prefer that to physically. Sick. Fucking warehouse. Suck.
Yeah, how long you been working at this new job?
This is my 3rd week.
You liking it?
Alright. Still have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, but
I mean, there's some people that work jobs in like 10 years and they're like, you're like sitting down and they're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm going day by day.
that's what sucks about bullshit jobs, office jobs. I wonder, I'm not sure yet, and only because I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing yet, but I'm wondering how easily my job can be replaced by AI. Probably super.
I mean, I think that's just most things. I mean, you can replace most CEOs with AI. I think it's just all about kind of is there a decent enough AI where you will want to give up all that? I feel like there is still something like very human, instinctually about like not wanting to give up complete control to a machine. Like the fact is that you still have people that like don't trust self-driving cars when they, you know, on paper drive better than humans. They already get into far less accidents. But it should, like, I don't know what the computer is gonna do. I'm like, I don't know what a person is going to do at any given moment.
Right.
Like, I have no idea if the guy next to me is just gonna decide, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go a hard left right inside of me and just T-bone me. Do a pit maneuver.
Be railing lines in the car next to you.
Exactly, right? So it is interesting how much we don't trust. Because I'll be someone that's also like, you know, I'm a tech, so I'll say don't trust technology. But I also say don't trust people either.
Dude's chugging a brewski in the 18-wheeler next to you.
Exactly, or falling asleep, right?
Yeah, that shit's no joke. Shit sucks.
So it's like, you know, it's yeah. So it does become like
Shit's
what your
scary.
job is, like how much do they want to like put your job into the hands of like AI to just do it? And I think what the problem with AI, I think the fear that people have is that most of us don't understand how it works. A lot of the people that make it don't know how it works.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked because I know that if I figure it out, nobody that I work for will know how it works. I
Yeah.
won't have to do anything at work anymore.
Right. But it's also that like if it does something wrong and you can't account for why it did wrong, you're like, I don't know. At least with a human, I could be like, why did you sideswipe me?
Bro,
I was looking at my phone, my dude.
that's true.
I was looking at my phone and picking my nose.
Got them
Right, like,
A1 nudes. Had to look at my phone for a split sec.
Exactly, right? You ask the computer, like, why'd you make a left turn? Or, like, why'd you sideswipe that person? And you gotta go through that diagnostics, get a whole tech around to, like, read through the code, look through the black box. Yeah, sometimes the answer could just be like, I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
It's a bug in the system.
Dude, as someone who programs, it's absolutely that, where I could be like, I really don't know why it's doing this.
Ooh, and there's a treasure, Gabbert.
So are you saying, like, in terms of, like, you replacing yourself with AI, or them replacing you with AI?
Me replacing myself with AI. They don't know enough about any of that shit. That's why I'm there now. It's because half the people that work there don't understand the like computer system. It's mad.
Yeah, man. Like I said, spend enough time getting to know it. That's what I did with my place when they started giving me a shit ton of spreadsheets that were not part of my job, but they had me doing anyways. I just automated most of that.
Yeah, my job was very poorly defined when I first started working there, and now that I've been working there a while, it's pretty much just like whatever needs to get done is basically what.
I hate those jobs so much. Cause it'll start off cool, like whatever it is, like all right, so you kind of start off cool, then you just end up the guy that does all the bullshit no one else wants to do.
Yeah, this seems okay because I know for a fact this is just the busy season. That's why shit is so fucked up in there now. There's mistakes here and there getting made. It's during the slow season, so like during the winter and all, it's mad chilling there. But like the main thing they do is deals with like schools. So it's only really busy during the summer, so they can only really do stuff when there's not school.
Yeah, when the school season is going on, the administration isn't working, so you can't make deals with them.
Yeah, I mean they're working, but in a very limited capacity.
That's what I'm saying. Like they ain't really working. Like you're gonna be like, yo, can we set something up? Wait till August.
Like they're
Which is absolutely what I would do as administration. Don't bother me now. Wait till
and
August.
in fairness, they're just useful enough for what we need, what they are trying to accomplish. But beyond that, I'm sure. And if I was them, I wouldn't do fuck all else either, honestly. I fuck with teachers heavy. Good teachers anyway.
Dude,
Not weird
I used to be
fucking sadistic teachers.
I mean, I feel like that's just like with almost any industry. As someone who used to be a teacher, that's almost with any industry. It's a lot of it's I hate to say it's like the system is like the kind of shit that kind of promotes the attitude and the people that kind of have that energy, as opposed to, you know, promoting the people and platforming and really what's the word? I guess like in bad terms, like really supporting like you said, the good teachers, or quote unquote good teachers, because especially when it's like childcare, I would say is different than teaching. I find it hard pressed to find someone that's like in teaching that didn't at one point have like a passion for it. While childcare, you will find a lot of people that are like, I had nothing else.
It's a job.
I just babysat a lot.
Yeah.
Right. I used to babysit a lot, and I don't have any other skills. While teaching, you know, you had to go to school for teaching, right? So you had to go get a degree to be a teacher. At least you used to be used to it. So there's a care, but the system is just such shit,
Yeah.
right? And we care so little about public education that it does become this really fucked up thing where like the teachers that do care aren't supported, and you know, or the same thing sort of with doctors, right? I say in this, you know, how like there are some people who become doctors because they care about it, they want to help people, but the system is also so fucked and so motivated by money that now we do have people that are getting into nursing and being a doctor simply like, nah, that's where the bag is at. And we're even seeing that a little bit with teachers, where not even so much like I'm gonna get into teaching because that's where the bag is at, but I'm not gonna be public school teaching. I'm gonna go to these private schools and the Montessori's and shit like that,
Right.
because you know I'm gonna get paid six figures.
Montessori schools.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, when you have all that money and all that private, you know, voucher money going to it, easy to be nice. Which is, you know, my problem with many of those things, because as they are pushing it, the right is pushing more and more for like those private institutions to be able to get public funded money.
Yeah.
So they're literally working so that rich kids literally take money and food out of the mouths, you know, pockets and education of poor kids.
Right. That's that is ass. That's why charter schools are.
You know, that the same thing with religion, because especially with most charter schools, most of them are religious.
Oh yeah,
That's what you wouldn't realize. Most of them, even the ones that like aren't on the face, are ran by religious institutions.
You have Jesuit schools here. You get the whole Archdiocese of Baltimore, which is under scrutiny because of their sexual abuse allegations, and shit's wild.
All right, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's the world's on fire. What does Smash Mouth say? The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it. Not really. I don't like it like this.
Yeah, I'm not super into it, but
what the hell was
Making
that?
it work.
Is that okay, that's not a baby on your side, right?
And what's that?
I hear like a baby, and I feel like I just put on Naraka, and I'm all like, and the baby just starts screaming. I was like, what the hell is going on? But I couldn't tell if it was like your background noise.
Oh nah, yeah,
the
that
game.
wasn't me. There's shit is hella hurts. I feel like
I don't know, Kuma. I feel humanity. I mean, I've said it before. I feel humanity was a mistake, and so I don't know if there is a good timeline where we can exist and shit not be fucked.
I think all things considered, this timeline's okay because we could just straight up live in like a fucking just like nuclear wasteland.
I mean, I did do a whole report on the Cold War back in high school. That shit got mad close. I'm
It
gonna be
got real. Shit got funky in the 80s for sure. Then Chernobyl happened.
Yeah, so I don't know. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, I think there's both sides. I mean, both right. Where it's like it's cursed, but like you said, the Nazis could have won. Right. Granted, they're coming
Well,
back, but you know.
I was
imagine
gonna
if they
say
never
it
had to,
depends.
come back.
Depends on what you mean by one. Because honestly, low key, like they in terms of their impact on society, like in the world, they low key did win. Because and not a lot of people know it, but we use med a lot of their science still to this day. Like a lot of shit was discovered in Japanese and German like internment camps. And fucking
But I wouldn't say that so much one in terms of like the ideology. You know what I mean? Like if we were living life Nazi way, you know, I wouldn't. Be,
oh
you know,
yeah, well yeah, I get what you mean. But
you
that's
know
the
what I
other
mean?
thing
Like,
too though, is that a lot of their shit, like fucking Hitler had a portrait of Henry Ford on his desk. Like
right.
a lot of that shit was just cribbed from American society, honestly. And
But that's the scary part. That he did it more effectively or something like that. Like imagine if it was like, this is good. Let's really like export this elsewhere, and he just really like I don't know, man. I feel like the thing. It was the kind of thing that's like if the
Wolfenstein
Japanese
energy.
yeah, like if the Japanese never bombed.
United States government was dissolved and the United States of America, like the continental United States, just became like a German colony.
Exactly. Either that or like they supported, they ran with it, right? Like that's kind of, isn't that kind of fuck thing that like we only really were like not about it because we got attacked, but we were very much like
I don't
you
think
know,
we were. If you actually like if you look at American society and how we entered the war and shit, I don't think we were ever not about it. It was just we had some shiny new toys and some shit that we were working on, and yeah, so we joined the war effort to maintain global hegemony, which is why we even ended up in the Cold War. But yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know. That shit was wild. I feel like low key, like if Germany hadn't, like if they didn't try to colonize like other quote unquote Western nations and shit, they would have just been chilling, like cooling.
oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like if we didn't get it, we were pretty neutral in that, like you know what I mean? Because like you said, he was just doing what America was doing, just on a more extreme scale over there. America didn't really give a shit. It was the fact that when it started coming, when we got involved, it started negatively affecting our people, or you know, their people. Let's be real.
I was gonna say, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we were actually turning Jewish refugees away.
Yeah.
Should surprise absolutely no one.
Sorry, come on. This guy I'm playing the rocket with is loud. I had to shut off my mic. 'Cause I couldn't hear you.
All right, let me see if I can back up.
Shit, there's a fight over here. Oh fuck. Why the hell would it ping out a fucking what? Okay, it's annoying. Ooh, I'll take that. Have you updated it lately? I don't. I know they've been doing a whole lot of updates, so I don't know if you have like
Yeah.
a giant update to do.
I hope not. I shouldn't have to update on this machine. If I do, I can just stream machine. I'm booting Steam up.
I need a dual blades. Shit, that's a fight. Oh,
It's been a while since I've dated.
dating what?
Tomorrow. Naraka update queued. 13 fucking gigabyte update. God damn. All right, I'm gonna have to boot up my machine. Okay.
That one's been updated already. Because I know it's not like a super recent update. Like what?
I'm gonna 10 minutes. I'll chill and wait for it to finish updating. Yo, what up? What up? Yo, soy corn.
What's up?
It's been a minute. Are you still around the way? You don't gotta dox yourself or nothing, but I might come catch up with you soon. Job, so I'll be around the way for a minute. Yeah, it says it'll be finished in about 6, 7 minutes.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
I'll
definitely
be.
just chill.
I might be done with this round by then, like this match.
I can chill for a sec. Got this shit called Lemon Royale.
What is it, like indica sativa?
It's a hybrid.
Nice. I've been getting a lot more hybrids lately. Mostly that's most all that's really been available. More of I'm more like sativa.
I just like hybrids, but also this happened to have like out of all the saw had the highest like
THC
content.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a local grower support. I actually have some of their genetics sitting right. Yep. Gotta plant them shits though.
And someone has open mic. Come on, man. Open mic and no headphones.
That's the one thing I hate about BRs. All right, let me change my stream information to just chatting since I'm just chatting.
Fuck, I need more armor.
I still haven't quite mastered the parry and shit, so I'll get dealt with from time to time, just so you know.
Yeah,
I
I
have to be
mean,
Smurf lobby.
we'll figure it out.
My stream is up. They got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on it though.
Yeah, no, I'm getting a little bit better at the whole parrying, but I imagine that if you do like ranked and like get high up there, that's where it gets like mad crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sweaty.
Have you done like were you doing ranked? Because I haven't even started doing ranked yet. I haven't gotten far enough.
I've been playing this game since the beta. Uh, Shout out to Yosoi Karn actually. His brother Sock got me into it, and we played the beta pretty religiously for a while until they took it down, and we were excited for it. This is back in like 2020,
Oh shit.
and
Yeah, like I remember hearing about the game, but never never playing it.
yeah,
Like
it
it's not for
came out.
free.
It came out and it kind of came and went. It came out, and I talked Kuma into getting it, and we got it when it came out. It was only $20. It wasn't expensive either. It was a very cheap game. It was worth every penny. It's definitely worth $20 opinion. It kind of came and went. They tried to cultivate like a social media presence with a Discord server and all that. And I was gonna do Naraka content, but then I got into Hunt Showdown and fell in love with Hunt Showdown. So
Yeah.
um,
I forgot how that. Okay, well, I forgot that does that, and I hate that does that. How
you
much
still
more
going now?
longer is it saying? How much more longer is it looking like?
2 minutes.
Mm,
I should probably pack for this weekend at some point tonight.
Oh my god, this guy's mic. Okay, so clearly fighting.
Fighting for his fucking life is apparently what's happening. Immediately, if their mic is
God, this is bitch like double parried us.
you got to be damn good for me to play with you with the scuff mic.
Is it looking like is it done yet?
Uh, minute 30.
Ugh.
Minute 30. Fair.
Oh fuck. Ugh. Oh shit, I just got fucking killed. Alright, just won this match.
Oh shit, you said he won.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait for you to load up.
Right, it's installing now.
Yeah, your stream caught up, so that means it's done downloading. It's not lagging anymore.
Sorry, not sorry. Watching it. The lag is just part of the experience. Go with that.
I need to switch headphones. 'Cause I can't hear
Sure.
shit. I wasn't able to hear shit.
Lag is retro. It makes my stream retro. Very 90s. Like I'm on dial up. I don't know why this refuses to let me change the category. So it's gonna be stuck on Diablo while I play Naraka.
Or like it whatchamacallit, crashes you out and then you gotta start it up again.
Oh yeah.
Then you can change it.
I mean, it's updated. Shouldn't do that. See what happens.
Like looking at some of these videos, there's a lot of tech with this game, like combos and shit.
Oh,
That
yeah.
if you're like not just spamming clicking, like it's just kind of crazy.
Dope. Super great at it, but it definitely very sweaty.
I think a missed opportunity. I don't know why you can't, but it seems like you can't go into the practice, like the free practice room with somebody, which I feel is just would just be like what you could do in Apex. You could go in Apex, go into the practice range, and you go 1v1 and work on your skills. Well, this one, it's you can only work against a computer as opposed to like really train up against someone that's like a person. There we go.
I guess they want you to trial by fire.
Which I'm sure. Honestly, it hardly bothers me as much as the AI voices do. Like everything is AI. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I have the sneaking suspicion that it's about to crash me out.